Lucy Powell humiliated. Lucy Powell's mortified after Labour MP slams her grooming gang's comments as indefensible. Expect a senior MP to treat one of the most horrific crimes in modern British history with gravity. But what if, on national radio, they did the exact opposite? What followed has sparked outrage across the country, furious apologies, condemnation from victims' advocates, and now a very public dressing down from within the Labour Party itself. Commons leader Lucy Powell is at the centre of a growing political storm after her flippant and, frankly, shocking remarks about grooming gangs triggered a tidal wave of backlash. In a rare move, even her own party has turned against her. Health Secretary Wes Streeting publicly rebuked Powell, describing her comments as indefensible. In an interview with the media, Streeting confirmed what many across the nation were already thinking. The comments that Lucy made were indefensible, and she's not defending those comments. She's mortified by what she said. Let's be absolutely clear about what happened. Powell appeared on BBC Radio 4's Any Questions, sitting alongside Tory party co-chairman Nigel Huddleston, Lib Dem MP Helen Morgan, and political commentator Tim Montgomery. The discussion turned to the issue of grooming gangs, following a recent Channel 4 documentary that revealed harrowing accounts of systemic abuse and the silencing of young victims. When Montgomery raised the topic, Powell smirked and responded, "Oh, we want to blow that little trumpet now, do we? Let's get that dog whistle out, shall we?" That one sentence sent shockwaves through the audience and online. It wasn't just tone deaf, it was seen as a direct insult to the victims, many of whom have already endured years of being ignored, dismissed, and even gaslit by the very authorities meant to protect them. To frame the exposure of industrial-scale child abuse as a political dog whistles is, to many, indefensible. It reveals a chilling political instinct, one that prioritizes optics over justice. Powell later tried to walk her comments back. In a post on social media, she wrote, "In the heat of a discussion, I would like to clarify that I regard issues of child exploitation and grooming with the utmost seriousness. I'm sorry if this was unclear." She went on to claim that her comments were aimed at political point scoring, not at the victims themselves. But let's be honest, when you mock the very mention of grooming gangs, reducing it to a joke about dog whistles, you are not defending victims, you are signaling that this topic is politically inconvenient and should be shut down. Tim Montgomery, who witnessed the exchange firsthand, later told Sky News that Powell's remarks were not only clearly ill-judged but indicative of a wider problem, a political discomfort that stifles honest debate about grooming gangs. The scandal has laid bare a deep fracture in the Labour Party, and the fallout is ongoing. Powell's office has since stated that she quickly apologised and clarified that her comments were never intended to offend victims. They also revealed that Powell has privately contacted victims and reiterated her support. But these actions have not shielded her from internal criticism. Health Secretary Wes Streeting, speaking to the media, made a broader attempt at damage control. "I'm really sorry that people have been hurt by what's been said," he stated, adding that the government was taking action to confront the failures of the past. Among the steps announced, every police force in England and Wales has been ordered to re-examine historic grooming gang cases where no action was taken. Time limits that previously barred victims from seeking case reviews have now been lifted. And a full audit, led by Louise Casey, is currently underway, with findings expected soon. Yet, many argue this only reinforces the sense that victims and campaigners were forced to drag this issue into the spotlight, often at personal cost, while politicians looked away.